Hey, what's up, YouTube? My name is Winston, and today we're going to talk about malware. So, I just got back from school and I'm tired as hell, but I still have some time to talk about malware because that's all I talk about. That's all I love. So, today we'll talk about malware, and this is a unique malware. It's a stealer malware. It helps you steal Wi-Fi passwords from a machine. Now, don't do anything crazy with this code, and whatever I show you in this video, don't do nothing crazy with it. This is just POC, or this is just for educational purposes only, basically. So I've been working on this code for like probably a month now, and it's all in Python. And before we go into the code, I'd like to advise you or let you know that don't be worried about what you see down here. These are just some weird stuff. I have a weird way of naming files, so please just ignore that. Let's talk about the stuff on here, okay? So now, as you can see, some Python, and basically what this does is it uh steals Wi-Fi password. Like it basically views the profile of saved Wi-Fi passwords on the machine. So basically, from the very first day you had your laptop or your PC to up to the day you run this malware on the machine, it could pull up all the Wi-Fi profiles on that machine and send them to either a server or like a email address, basically. So, and it's a short code. It's like I think it's like 72 lines. I think, yeah, 72 lines, and it's short, kind of easy to set up, and like it's a light code, so it's nothing too crazy. And this is just for educational purposes only. So don't get too crazy with this stuff. And this is when it gets the Wi-Fi password. So it does the net sh that shows all the profiles. Then it views the password. Then it could like have a way that arranges them, so you could be able to like view them correctly. And you could see on the comment it says send profiles and Wi-Fi passwords to email via Outlook. So this is just like a comment I wrote, but like I'm not gonna be using Outlook. But like for people who are just starting out and want to like play with the code, you could use Outlook because like it's easy to set up. I mean, thereby, but because Gmail doesn't let you use their server to send email via SMTP, so Outlook is there, and there's like Yahoo Mail and the other stuff. Yeah, you figure it out. So then send this is the subject of the email. Send you the Wi-Fi passwords, your email, or you could also like switch it up and like have it sent to a server. That way it's more faster. But if you don't have a server, Outlook is fine. Yeah. So I'll be using like Titan email to send the passwords to myself today from my own machine. And disclaimer: don't do this to somebody who didn't give you permission to do it to them, or don't run it on an authorized machine. You get in trouble. You go to jail. All right. So now that's basically what it is, and I'll have this code on my GitHub account. I'll put a link in the description. You could just snag it, download a virtual box or virtual machine Windows, and kind of like play with. Or if you have like an extra Windows machine, you can just play with it. So basically, I'm gonna set this up, and this is where. So there are two ways, right? I know some people might come after me and say like, "Oh, you should use variables. You should use this and that." But for this one, I actually that's like specified in the script because like I'm gonna be using like a dummy account anyway. So like, why not? But you can also like have it like as a variable, or like in a. I mean, using that as a variable, it's not gonna help out that much because like you're gonna be sending it as an exe. So yeah, don't quote me on that. Don't say that. Let's not use a variable. This works fine. Yeah, a variable is not gonna work in this. I mean, it might work, but like don't use that. So we'd use this method. Just put some dummy accounts there, like probably Outlook, Yahoo Mail, or GMX or thereabout. And you fill this up. I'll be using Titan for this video, so we just Titan and oh yeah, we just Titan and see how it works. So basically, I have my mailbox set up right here. I have it set as my Titan mailbox, and I have no messages in it. So let's see how we could get messages in this stuff. So I'm gonna fill in my information in this script, and I'll be back. I don't want you to hack me, so I'm not gonna show you this part. Alright. So I basically set up the code. I've typed in like the SMTP information that we're gonna need for this demo, and Just two ways you could do this. So I could either like if you're using PyCharm, you could just click this console right here, and like so click the console right here and just do py installer stuff and like try to build it into an exe that we could like send it to like another machine and just test it out on there. Or basically because this is my machine and it's basically the same process that we're gonna be using. So I could just play it from right here if I wanted to do that. You could also like do an exe if you wish to, but I'll just play it from on here because there you see this the code running in real time and stuff like that. So if it works here, it's definitely gonna work on an exe. But if you decided to build an exe and you don't know how to, and if you use PyCharm, all you have to do is just hit this console and you see something like this. And first you wanna do is you wanna do pip install py installer. Hit enter, and when you've already installed that, then just do py installer, then two dash, then one file to make it all one file. Then after you do that, then type in like your script name, which is main.py. Hit enter and it's gonna be your exe for you, and you would be all right. Also, there are also videos on YouTube that you could also watch on YouTube, and should be all right. So it's not a difficult process. So I already have everything set up, and one thing I like is with this script, when you build it as an exe, I've added a message, a print message that prints on the console that buys you time, because basically all you need with this script is you need about 5 seconds and you'd have all the information in your inbox, right? So being that it's gonna be an exe and the person is gonna like run it, so you don't want to show that just run it and see that it's not doing anything and just close it up, because all you need is 5 seconds. So I added please wait while we connect to the internet. So this is like a smart way of having like stalling or buying time. So probably they're gonna think, okay, this is connected to like the internet, so you could like use this in like social engineering stuff and like send it to a target, and it could be like a VLC stuff, like just an application. You could add an icon, and if when they run, it's gonna be like, please wait while we connect to the internet. So they're gonna wait for like give or take 7-10 seconds, probably maybe more than that. But all we basically need is 5 seconds, 5, 7, 5, 6, 7 seconds. Basically, depends on how the network speed and everything. But 5 to 7 seconds should be fine. So this just buys us time. So if I hit play right here, let me see. Hopefully it works. I hit play, and you can see it prints that on here. It says, please wait while welcome to the internet. So why it's doing that, it's, and see, there you go, fail to connect to the internet. So I think that was more than, I think that didn't last that long. So it didn't waste much time. But to the victim, they're gonna think like, okay, probably the script doesn't work, or there's something wrong with their internet connection, and they might just close it or like quit or stuff like that. But on the other side, if you go to our email box right here, you can see we have it right here. You can see we have it. This Wi-Fi credentials. So all the Wi-Fi credentials are in this email. They've been sent to us. And if I open it up, you can see. Close this. You can see that I have all the Wi-Fi passwords on here. This is just too much stuff. Sorry about this. They're doing too much now. So you can see that we have a lot of stuff right here: passwords, the names of the network, and the passwords. So that took us about like 5, 6 seconds, and then they get to see a notification in their stream that says fail to connect to the internet. So that's like buying us time for us to do what we have to do, and basically executing the attack. And I have my antivirus turned on and it didn't catch this. It let it run. And what I did with this is like basically with all my malwares, like I write it myself, so I don't just go on GitHub and like snag a code and like try to edit and stuff. That's how you get detected by antivirus. I write it myself. So if you write your own malwares yourself, then it's gonna be like a fresh signature. But when people keep using, like people are gonna use this stuff now, then it's gonna be like old stuff. There you go. So I'd have this code on my GitHub so like you could like test it and upload it. So please do not use this for any illegal stuff. Do not attack people that don't give you their consent or like permission to do so. This is just so my guys on the malware field could play with this and like have some fun. So it's a very light script, 72 lines, and does like a wonderful job. So if you have that annoying neighbor who doesn't want to share his Wi-Fi with you, I'm just playing. No, don't do that. So yeah, don't do anything crazy with this. Just it's a fun script, it's a lightweight script. Yeah, nothing too crazy. Just you could be into an exe. Just go into your like IDE, edit it, put the necessary credential like a dummy email and stuff, and run it and have your information or like send it to like another laptop and just run it on there. And all you need is like 5 seconds, and you're golden. So that's what I had for you guys today. I just go back from school. I'm like, I have to show my boys this. I have to show them this stuff. Like, they have to enjoy with me too. So I'll be on here next time and I'll show you something way, way more better than this. All right. So y'all stay tuned and y'all subscribe. Like y'all show me so much love. I'm at like 131 subscribers. So y'all keep showing me love. So like I believe like when I drop this video, we're gonna get more. And we can keep doing this and see how it goes. I'll see y'all next time. Y'all have a good one.